Hello friends, welcome back to Thamara's garden. Let's see how to grow some of the indoor plants and what are the care tips for them. Today I will be covering up about that, so stay tuned to Thamara's garden. I'm Thamara from Thamara's garden. So let's start the video. This is gold dust dracaena plant. You can grow this plant with stem cuttings, and you will have to be careful to take a very mature stem and put some aloe vera gel as a rooting hormone. That is what I do. So this plant you can grow with a single stem cutting as propagator. Stem cuttings can be propagated easily, and this is called the Japanese bamboo plant as well. This is a lucky plant as well. So have this plant in your plants collection as an indoor plant, and very easy to grow. Keep them in the shade, semi-shade, partial to medium sunlight will be fine. So you can add coffee or tea fertilizer as fertilizers. I always suggest using organic fertilizer for your plants. Another beautiful indoor plant is this erica palm. You can simply divide and multiply these plants with maturity. So you will have to put them in a large pot because small pots are not enough. Medium to large pots will be enough for these plants, and time to time you will have to do a repotting when the plant get mature. So this plant you can multiply easily with dividing. So these erica palm plants are air purifier plants and also lucky plants. So keep them as indoor plants. Very easy to grow, low maintenance and permanent. So this is one of my pothos plants. At the entrance you can see how huge it is, and it is covering the wall as well. So when you put them upwards, these leaves grow well and huge. These plants also love the shade, or you can keep them in the partial to medium sunlight. And also these are low maintenance plants and very easy to multiply with stem cuttings in water or in soil. I have done separate videos about growing these beautiful pothos plants, and there are many varieties as well. So this is a best suggestion for an indoor plant because they are air purifiers too, and low maintenance and permanent, easy to grow plants, and also beginner gardeners plants. Lucky bamboo plants, they are also kind of a dracaena plants, so they are another variety. You can grow them with stems. These are ideal indoor plants. With a very short period you can propagate them. Less care, less maintenance, and even for a busy gardener is ideal because these plants are also considered as a feng shui plant. So this is best indoors, and also this is good for the entrance. So these plants are low maintenance, permanent, and you can grow them in stem cuttings. Sometimes you don't need any fertilizer as well. Grow them without fertilizer, there won't be any problem. So these are beautiful indoor plants as well. Arrowroot or syngonium, another beginner gardener's plant and one of the beautiful indoor plants, low maintenance, and you can grow them with stem cuttings in water, easy to propagate, easy to multiply, don't need any fertilizer as well. So I have many plants of syngonium, and there are many varieties as well. So at the entrance I have this syngonium plant. Friends, you don't need any fertilizer. If you are a beginner gardener, you can keep them indoors. You can water them every other day. Like even in the hot weathers, you can sparingly water these plants. Don't overdo. So now the rainy season is here, so these plants are getting enough water. So this is another beautiful suggestion for indoor plants. This is variegated ficus triangular plant. Look at the leaves, very beautiful. I really love this. You can keep them indoors because they also love the shade and the partial to medium sunlight if you have kept them outdoors. Grow them with stems. Once you bring this plant from a nursery, do not go to repot at the same day. Give it some time to get used to your garden, and you will see how they grow. Very, very beautiful and elegant. You can grow them with stem cuttings. When you are propagating this plant, use aloe vera gel as a rooting hormone. That is the best. That is also an organic fertilizer, also a rooting hormone. Another beautiful indoor plant is this pandanus plant. Their variegation is so beautiful and also easy to grow plant, low maintenance, permanent, and also a very hardy plant. Even if you keep it in the bright light or in the medium light, with my gardening experience, friends, I say that because this plant, you can grow this plant at any condition of weather. So this is a best plant for beginners also. So you can divide and multiply this beautiful plant. No fertilizer needed as well. So you can see my plants how big they have grown. Beautiful prayer plant, another indoor plant suggestion, best for beginners. And also this plant also I have not used any fertilizer. It's in a medium sized pot, and this is colorful and also attractive. So if you like to keep them indoors, keep it in the partial to medium sunlight area in the garden, and that is also possible as an outdoor plant. You can multiply them by dividing. This plant I haven't done any leaf propagation, but you can divide them once the plant is mature enough. Aloe vera is a beautiful indoor plant because they are air purifiers, vastu plants, and also this is an ideal outdoor plant. They fit into large size planters or pots or containers that are ample enough. These are my peace lily plant. I have put them in the ground because they are so huge now. So peace lily also one of the plants that makes the air purifying, and also this is one of the feng shui plants, also a good luck plant. So you can have them too, and easy to grow. Use fertilizer organic like tea or coffee or banana peels to get them more flowering. So you can see this one has started to flower. So peace lily is a beautiful flowering plant too. Swiss cheese monstera is another beautiful indoor plant which you can keep indoors as an indoor plant and also as an outdoor plant. This plant you can easily multiply and propagate with stem cuttings. You can put them in soil directly. Soil should be well draining. Do not overwater this plant. And here I have multiplied them. These plants are still small because they are small cuttings. These plants also prefers the shade. Do not put them in the bright light area. I haven't tried that. So these are preferably medium to partial sunlight loving plants. So last but not the least, spider plants. Spider plants are air purifier plants and easy to grow plants. You can grow them by runners, a beginner gardener's plant, and very hardy plants. These plants fits into medium to partial sunlight areas in your garden. So if you keep them indoors, see that you provide some sunlight for these plants. And also these plants are low maintenance, permanent, and easy to grow. Do not overwater these plants, and check the soil and water. That is will be the best for the plants growth. So these are the runners of the spider plants. So I have many of spider plants with me, and these are easy to care and easy to grow. See the exposure, too much of exposure to the rain. Now look at this. So that is what happens when you overwater and expose of too much exposure to the rain. So these plants doesn't like getting much water, and also these plants prefers the humidity though, and they like the soil should be well draining, and also do not give them a dry soil because they loves the moisture in the soil. So friends, I have covered up about growing all the indoor plants and also care tips about how to grow them. I hope you find this video very useful, and if you do, please give it a big like, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and stay tuned with me. Happy gardening friends. Thanks for watching.